This is an IELTS sample answer. Keep practicing to build confidence. To try a mock test with these questions, watch our mock test video. The link to the PDF document is in the first comment. Want to improve your IELTS writing skills? Check out our new IELTS writing channel. Let's start off by talking about teamwork. Do you like teamwork?
Yes, I like teamwork because it allows people to share ideas and skills. Working together often leads to better results and helps develop communication, problem solving, and collaboration skills that are essential in many situations.
Do you prefer working alone or with others? Why?
I prefer working with others for tasks that need collaboration and creativity, as different perspectives help achieve better results. However, I enjoy working alone when tasks require focus and independence to ensure everything is done my way.
How do you usually contribute to a team?
I contribute to a team by being organized, sharing ideas, and ensuring tasks are completed on time. I also try to motivate others, resolve conflicts, and keep everyone focused on our shared objectives.
What qualities do you think are important for effective teamwork?
Effective teamwork requires good communication, mutual respect, and responsibility. Team members should listen to each other, contribute equally, and stay focused on shared goals while maintaining a positive and supportive attitude.
What do you learn from working in a team?
Working in a team teaches me how to communicate effectively, adapt to different perspectives, and solve problems collectively. It also improves my ability to manage conflicts and develop trust among team members for better outcomes.
That's the end of part 1. Now we are going to move to part 2. In this part, you will have 1 minute to prepare and then speak up to 2 minutes. Describe a historical event that you think is important. You should say what the event was, when and where it took place, why it is important, and explain how it has affected the world or your country.
One historical event that I believe is very significant is the period of industrialization. It started in the late 18th century and continued into the 19th century. This time was crucial because it changed the way people lived and worked all over the world. Before industrialization, most people lived in rural areas and worked on farms. But with new inventions like the steam engine, factories began to pop up in cities, and people started moving to urban areas to work in these factories. Industrialization led to major changes in society. For one, it created a lot of new jobs in factories, which allowed people to earn wages and live in cities. However, it also led to poor working conditions in many factories, with long hours and low pay, especially for children. Despite these challenges, industrialization helped economies grow and brought technological advancements that made life easier in the long run. Another important impact of industrialization was the growth of transportation networks. With the invention of the steam engine, trains and ships became faster, making it easier to transport goods and people across long distances. This helped businesses grow and allowed for the exchange of ideas and products between countries. Overall, industrialization was a turning point in history. It not only changed the way people worked and lived, but it also shaped the world we live in today, with modern cities, industries, and technologies that have all evolved from that period.
That's the end of part 2. Now we are going to move on to part 3. We'll continue discussing the topic of history. Why do you think it's important for people to learn about history?
Learning about history is crucial because it helps us understand the present and make informed decisions for the future. History teaches us about the mistakes and successes of previous generations, providing valuable lessons. For instance, understanding past wars can guide us in preventing future conflicts.
How do historical events shape the culture of a country?
Historical events shape a country's culture by influencing its values, traditions, and way of life. For example, independence movements can create a sense of national pride and bring people together through shared identity. Events in history also inspire art, music, and literature, leaving a lasting impact on cultural expression.
In what ways can studying history benefit young people today?
Learning history can really help young people see the world in a bigger way. It teaches them to think carefully by looking at past events and understanding the outcomes of different choices. Plus, history is full of inspiring stories about people who overcame challenges, which can encourage young people to face their own problems with confidence.
Why do people visit historical buildings?
People visit historical buildings to learn about history and culture. These places show how people lived in the past and help us understand their traditions. Visiting them can also be inspiring and enjoyable. Additionally, these visits often provide a sense of connection to heritage and identity.
Do you think it's important to preserve old buildings?
Yes, preserving old buildings is important because they're a part of our heritage. They tell stories about our past and keep history alive for future generations to learn from and appreciate. These buildings can also attract tourism, boosting local economies and fostering cultural pride. Additionally, they help maintain the character and charm of a city or town.
That's the end of the speaking test. Good job.